Yeah, where the journey began. Ja, das gibt schon, ja.
Yeah, where did your trip begin?
Yeah, our trip began late in July in Germany. We start to play our first exhibition game in Bonn against Sweden. And then we moved on to Berlin, where we played the Canadian team. In Berlin, exciting game. Pretty good team we played. After that, we moved on to Hamburg, where we played Super Cup, a little tournament. Invited New Zealand and China, so we played the first day against China. And the final game, we played once again against Canada, where we had a double overtime game. Also, pressure situation, good experience for us to develop our chemistry, and we lost close against Canadian team, and that was the first part of our preparation time with the national team.
So next up was Abu Dhabi, right? Who did you face there?
Yeah, we were invited from Team USA to come to Abu Dhabi to play back-to-back games against Greece and the United States as well. So we faced Greece the first time since 2017. We played them. It was a really good game for us. We won that game. The second game against the States was really different. We didn't know what we will face in terms of how they are roster-wise. And so it was a really interesting and fun game as well, because we were leading more than 31 minutes in that game. And we knew after that game, we lost it pretty close, but we knew that we maybe gonna beat everybody in the tournament, but we have to stay together and we have to stay healthy. And right after, we moved on to Okinawa, where we have to play the first games in the World Championship.
Yeah, as you just said, for the actual World Cup, you then went to Eastern Asia. Tell us about that.
Yeah, it was really different. Other time zone, different culture, weather forecasts, really hot, sunny all over the day. So we were really welcomed from the Japan Federation and from the people overall there on Okinawa. It's a big island. A lot of Americans also there, because there are two great military bases. And so we started the first round against the hosts, against Japan. It was also a hard entry, because we didn't know pretty much about the Japan team. And the crowd was really excited, but it was also a really good and interesting test. And I mean, later on, you will remember that we also have to face an injury, and we lost a player in the first game, and that was also really, really. It was really hard for us to deal with that right from the start of the tournament.
Yeah, so throughout this trip, how did you experience this in your role in the team?
Well, my role is I'm in between a lot of different persons inside our staff and inside the team, because I'm connected to the medicine staff, to the coaches as well, and I'm working overall behind the scenes to organize all the little things around the team. We had a tight schedule every single day. We have to follow the schedule. Everything has to work out in terms of what's going on in the gym. Do we have everything we need? Is there anything we can do better? Is the light right temperature in the gym? Inside practice, sometimes you have to play dummy defense, you have to referee, you have to be an official on the table to manage the score or shot block, other kind of stuff. And around the games, you're responsible for, the guys have to wear their uniforms, you have to give them what they need during the game, behind the bench, and there are a lot of things in terms of what's happening right before the game and right after. It's a 24/7 job you have to do.
Yeah, so after what you told us earlier, you went into the knockout round, obviously, after you had won against the other teams in the group stage. Tell us more about that.
Yeah, it was pretty exciting. The first round, we won all our 3 games we played against the first one against Japan. Then we moved on. We played the Australian team. It was a really tough game because we have to replace Franz Wagner. We lost him with an ankle sprain after the game against Japan. And other players, especially Isaac Bonga, who replaced Franz, played pretty well. And after the 3rd game in the first round against Finland, we moved on to the 2nd round. We played Georgia, and then we faced Slovenia late in the end. We had different heroes in those games, players who stepped up their level, and I mean, we knew that we are able to beat everybody, but also to stay humble and stay together. To know that we have to work together, not to struggle, because it was also possible to pass out of the tournament with 1 loss in the first round. So, and then we moved on to the elimination round, and it is a story by themselves.
Yes, in the first part of the knockout round, you obviously faced Lithuania and Team USA. Can you tell us something about how you won those games?
Yeah, I mean, we faced Letland in the quarterfinals. It's pretty similar in terms of pronouncing to the Lithuanian team. And then they passed out in another quarterfinal game. Yeah, I mean, they had nothing to lose. They played outstanding basketball over 40 minutes, and we were not able to let them behind us. It was close till the end, and sometimes you see winning and losing is nearby. Letland, they had a chance with the last shot to win this game, but they didn't. We moved on. We were pretty lucky, but I think late in the end we deserved also to be the winners after the game. And yeah, I mean, what do you want more? Dreaming about to play the half-final against Team USA.
Yes, semi-final, obviously the big team that everyone wants to beat, Team USA. What happened there?
Yeah, we knew that would be really hard to win a series against Team USA, but we are not in a best-of-5 series where we have to beat them multiple times. So in one game, everything can happen, and we had in our memory that we were leading a lot against Team USA in their last exhibition game in Abu Dhabi, you know, and so it was close right from the start. Different scenarios late in the 4th quarter, everything can happen. It's a 1-possession game. I mean, what can I tell you about Andy Obst? Nobody knew him right before, one of the greatest shooters we have in hand. He had an outstanding game against Team USA. It's a once-in-a-lifetime game maybe, but nobody cares about right after he set the dagger late in this game against Team USA, and we had tremendous stops. First of all, Isaac Bonga with a very important block shot late in the game, and you can't describe the feelings after a game like this. It feels like you win the cup in that moment, but a couple of minutes after we shake hands with the other coaches on the other side, we knew that we have to make one more step to the cup. And those 48 hours to the last game against Serbia were, we were all really nervous, but we were also confident, knowing that the only team who can beat us are ourselves.
Yeah, so everything seemed great up to this point, but I guess there were probably also moments where you thought you weren't going to make it.
Yeah, right. I mean, there are moments throughout the journey like this where there are crossroads, and you have to decide what's going on next. And it's not always that everybody's going to go the same direction. Yeah? People have different opinions, coaches have different opinions, and so we had a clash during a game everybody has seen against Slovenia, where we had conflicts, and that's part of the game. But we are grown men, and we're knowing we have to be on the same page. Right after this incident, somebody announced and apologized, and have to tell other guys the reason why I attack my teammate that hard is because I want to bring out the best out of him. And so we can't be too friendly sometimes to reach targets like we had in this tournament. And so, I mean, it's part of the game, and we moved on from this, and I think we get better. We saw that in the game, and we saw that right after the game. And it was really helpful overall.
Yeah, so after that, probably maybe even the biggest game in your career. How did you face the finals?
Yeah, I mean, you're getting tired throughout a tournament like this, with every single day and every single practice. I mean, you knew your opponent, you knew who you're gonna face. It was a pretty historic moment to face a coach who made our federation 30 years before. He brought us gold medal in the European Championship in 1993 when I was a kid, and I've watched Svetislav Pisic, the coach, on the other end, sitting in front of my TV at home, and to compete against him was pretty surreal, I would say. Other than this, the game starts and you're a competitor, you go out and you want to play hard, you want to show great basketball for the spectators first. You want to win the game, but you have seen it was really close till halftime. Nobody could say during this first half who's going to win the game. We have a lot more in the tank in the second half. We had a great run late in the fourth quarter, and I mean, the last minute of the game was also pretty surreal because we knew we have a chance to make it happen. And when the horn sounds, everybody was empty, but we were really glad and happy. And I mean, also some of us were crying, but it's also part of this journey. We did not catch success like this in the past. It was our first World Championship overall, and we enjoyed it.
So after this probably life-changing experience, how is it to be back here at our campus?
Well, it's great to come back to Germany because I love to be here. As great as it was in Asia, we were really they took care of us in the Philippines as well, like in Okinawa before. But it was great to come back here, also come back to Sotterbach, to campus, to see all the students. And I mean, those are the familiar faces I've been surrounded most of the time of the year. And I mean, the other stuff is also, yeah, it's a little bit like Hollywood, you know. You go out there and you have a different environment. It's not the simple stuff you feel every single day at home. And I love the temperature here. I love the landscape. I love the food. So it was pretty nice to come back and to see family and friends, and also to share with you guys here, because I had not pretty much people also in terms of I can call them friends, to be with me in Manila. So it was like a bubble there, and it was awesome to come back with a success in hand.